Hello and welcome to another update video about Litecoin. Litecoin continues to move in the triangle and it's currently following our wave count and moves basically as indicated in yesterday's video. So we didn't have a break of the trend, just following the trend at the moment in this D wave of the triangle. We're currently looking here at the triangle that we're forming at the moment. The idea is that Litecoin topped in a wave 3 on the 16th of February, and we're now in this A, B, C, D, E triangle, in which one more rejection would be likely before we get the final breakout. Alternatively, it could also go up directly, but I would anticipate another rejection just because it would look better in terms of the proportions of the triangle. But a direct breakout is always possible, and a break above $103.50, which is the B wave high, would indicate that the breakout is there. So let's zoom in. As you can see, as per this triangle wave count, the idea is that we are currently in the D wave of the triangle, which would lead to another rejection, obviously, as I just said, in an E wave, forming a higher low, ultimately before the breakout occurs. But if it's not a triangle, the breakout would occur directly. Now, we had a bit of a breakout here yesterday. We touched that trend line here in yellow, which I'm going to take off the chart now. There was a bit of a resistance level. Breakthrough occurred and the Elliott waves did win here. So if we zoom in a little bit, we can see that the D wave is currently developing as a 3-wave structure. The idea was to develop a WXY structure. The wave W consists of an ABC structure, as you can see, the wave X as well, ABC, and the wave Y as an ABC. The last entry point we had here on the chart was this yellow box at 87.89. Price turned around and rallied significantly over the last few days. And the idea is, now zooming in further, that also here we're forming an ABC structure in a Y wave. A wave completed on the 30th of May. We then waited for a pullback in a B wave, which bottomed in the trend reversal area. Price reacted to the 50% retracement, and we're now rallying. Yesterday I highlighted to you that it looks like we had a 1, 2, 3, 4 already complete, or the 4 was still in the making, and that one wave 5 was likely. I think we talked about the $92 level or something. So as long as price holds the $92 level or $92.50, we can push higher, which it did. But I think this actually just unfolded as a triangle, this wave 4. So I'm going to, let me just double check that. 3, A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, so that the wave 4 completed here, basically overnight at $94. So now we're pushing higher in a wave 5 of C, of Y, of D. And the idea is now, and we need to figure out what is actually the target range. And I think I talked about the target range yesterday. It doesn't quite look as if this move is finished, but we're now entering the key target range. So one way of calculating targets was to take the length of the A wave, go to the low of the B wave. We had key targets between the here at 98.20. That's one relevant target. I will actually put that on the chart as a dotted line now. It's the 1-to-1 ratio. That's a key target. Another way of measuring would be to take the larger pattern and we look at the WXY structure, length of the wave W, go to the low of the X wave, and then we currently see that price reached the 78.6 extension. It's not really a common target, but it's a possible one. So we add that. And above that, we've got the 1-to-1 ratio at 101.59. So these are all common targets, right? Oops, didn't want to add an alert here. So there's one more way of calculating target. So we want to do that in different ways just to figure out, is there anywhere a Fibonacci confluence where we have an additional level of probability that, there will be a top. So we can also take the length of the wave B, go to the low of the C wave, and we're looking at the 61.8 extension at 98.50. So there's another level of confluence there. And well, the last level, or the last way of calculating target, we go back to the 1-hour chart, is to actually go just into this C wave to the upside. We measure the length of waves 1 through 3, go to the low of the wave 4, and then we look at the 38.2 extension is the very first target and the 61.8 extension, the second one. So we've already reached the first one here around 97.50. Again, second level there in that region. And then we've got 99.50. So that doesn't leave us with a very clear target. We've got a bit of confluence here in the region between 97.50. So we're just entering the target range, and yeah, 100, 150. So this is going to be the ideal target range. I'm going to add I'm going to add a rectangle here just to highlight sort of this is now the target range, yeah, for price. So let's see how, if there is a reaction. If there isn't, likelihood will increase that price will break out above the B wave high at 103.50. If that occurs, then it wasn't a triangle, it was just sort of a 1-2-1-2 setup, which could be very bullish and send price directly higher. Okay, so this is now getting very interesting, and I would be paying attention to a possible rejection here, but it doesn't seem that Litecoin is ready yet. So yeah, that's my update about Litecoin. I hope you will like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.